Hello and welcome to today's session. In today's session, we are going to cover the next part that is called as sliding jaw for the assembly of the benchwise. Now we have already created these three components, the benchwise base, the benchwise block and the fixed jaw of the benchwise. So now we are going to continue towards making the next very important component which is known as the sliding jaw. Now let us begin while creating this particular part. First of all, we are going to start annex, then we are going to click on new to start with a new file, and here we are going to define the location where we are going to save the file. Now if you have seen the previous videos, you have to click here on the arrow button, then you have to click on the drive where exactly we want to save it, and here I have a benchwise assembly folder created. I have to save the file in that benchwise assembly folder. Now what I need to do next is, here I need to define the name of the file. So for example, here the name of the file which I'm going to create is sliding jaw. So here I am entering the name sliding jaw and clicking OK. Now once you start a new part file, then what we can do here is we can click on sketch. We can either select the front plane or the right plane. Okay, so here I am either selecting the front plane or the right plane for the sketch. Then I can click OK to start with my sketch. Now here, using the profile command of the sketch, we are going to create some profiles. So we are going to create one horizontal line, one vertical line, one horizontal line passing the origin, one vertical line passing the origin, again one horizontal line passing the origin, then one vertical line over here, then one horizontal line over here, and one vertical line over here. Now once the lines are constructed, then what we need to do is we need to press escape. We need to select these three lines, line number 1, 2 and 3, and we have to make the three lines equal to each other. Okay, so these three lines are going to be equal to each other, and the length of any one of these lines is going to be 6. Based on that, entire model is going to scale down or scale up based on what is the current size of your model. Now once I define the dimension of 6 over here, then we are going to define this particular length, the bottom horizontal length of 12. Then we need to see the diagram to see other dimensions. For example, here the length is of 44. So here we are going to define the length of 44. So here I am defining the length of 44. So let's see here, 44 is the length. Then next thing what I need to define is the overall length. The overall length is of 94. So here I am defining the overall length of 94. So let's see here, I am defining the overall length of 94. So this is how this particular sketch is going to get constructed. Now I'm going to click on finish, then I'm going to click on extrude, and I'm going to get it extruded, let's say with a length of 50, because that is what is given over here. So as you can see, the length of 50 is given. I would recommend you, if you're using any version of NX, go with a symmetry value, that way your origin will be in the center, so that you can use the plane for future references. Okay, if you're using any version which is late, which is before NX 12, I would recommend you to give symmetry value with the value of 25. Now here I'll say OK, and this is how exactly the thing is going to look like. Now I can hide my sketch, and then what we can do next is we can start preparing this circle. Now this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to create all of these with the help of hole command, because last time we have already learned how to create the similar things with revolve. We have also learned how to create similar things with extrude and also with copy and paste. So why not we should take a time and learn how to create this kind of stuff using revolve as well. So here we have a 10 diameter hole which is of depth 10, which is located at 44 and 16 over here. So let us try creating that. First of all, I'm going to click on sketch, going to select the face, and going to add a point here. Now this particular point is at 44 as discussed and 16 from the top as discussed. Now I'll click on finish, and this is how the point has been located. Now next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new sketch on the side plane, on the side face here, and this particular points are for these two holes. Now these two holes are at the distance of 18 and 17 exactly in the center. So I'm going to create 2 points again. Now other than point, you can simply even create a line. So let's say I'm creating a line like this, because line also has the end points, right? So here I'm going to make it vertical, then I'm going to define distance over here of 8 and here a length of 17. So this is how basically the lines are going to look like. Now once I'm done, I'm clicking on finish. So this is how I have completed all my sketching related to the construction of the holes. Now once I'm done with that, first of all, I'll create a hole of diameter 10 with a depth of 25. To do so, I'll click on hole command here. In the construction, I'll choose simple. Here I'm going to choose a custom hole, and I'm going to place a hole here. The diameter of the hole is going to be 10. The depth of the hole is going to be a value. Value will be till the shoulder, and the depth is going to be 25. Now what is the shoulder of the hole? That is basically the ring part where it is finishing. It's a shoulder, or we can say the cylindrical part where it is finishing, it's a shoulder, after which we have a cone. Once the whole construction is completed, we can simply choose OK to complete the construction of the hole. So this is how this particular hole is going to exactly look like. Similarly, I need to add 2 more holes over here on this side. So let us see the dimension for those 2 holes, and that will actually going to finish off the model. So here I'm going to create a 2 hole of diameter 8 with a deep of 20. So let us try to do the similar thing. I'll click on hole. All the parameters are going to remain the same. I'm going to click one point at this very end and second point at this end. So here we are creating 2 holes, but this time the diameter is going to be 8, okay, and the depth is going to be 20. So 2 holes of diameter 20 with a depth of 10, diameter of 8, and here this is how this hole is also created. Now once all the holes are ready, then I'm going to press the home button on the keyboard to get the isometric view. Pressing Ctrl J, selecting the body, clicking OK will help me to give the color. Now here I'm selecting the color. Last time I've selected the color called Pale Midnight. This time I'm going to create or select the color called Pale Steel. So once I select the color called Pale Steel, I'll click OK, apply and close. Now I can save the file in the same location. So this is how we have completed the construction of the sliding job. Hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching.